All right, Natalie, in the 3 seconds it takes me to say this, 6,000 robocalls have been dialed nationwide.
Your phone may have just rang. Data from the voicemail app, YouMail, shows that robocalls are up across the country this past month, 158.2 million per day. Those numbers are just astonishing if you really think about it.
They really are. And as 10 Investigates Jennifer Titus tells us right now, she has even more numbers that you may find just as surprising because you could be making money, thousands of dollars, just by fighting back on these calls.
This is my first one. This is 3,000.
The money doesn't stop rolling in for Adam Ward. In 1 year, he made more than $20,000 fighting back.
I should be settling another this week for between 8 and 10. So 8 and 10,000. So
$22,000.
Yep.
All because you had enough with these robocallers.
Had enough. Had enough. Wanted to make them rethink it.
Long time no see. It's been a year now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
1 year later, the fight hasn't stopped.
I don't know the exact math off the top of my head. It is like right around 60,000.
So $40,000 in 1 year?
Yeah, pretty much. My phone still honestly rings like 10 times a day from telemarketers.
To catch you up on Adam's fight and how he's cashing in, let me introduce you to the Telephone Consumer Protection Act of 1991. It allows penalties each time a company violates the National Do Not Call Registry, uses automatic dialing systems, or pre-recorded messages in an illegal manner. The federal government uses the law to target harassing telemarketers in rare cases. But more importantly, the TCPA allows citizens to file lawsuits against telemarketers who may make tens of thousands of automated calls on any given day.
It's just such an annoyance.
This is where Doc Compton comes in.
The easiest thing is to just go to the website, robocalls.cash.
For $47, you can get a kit that includes a sample demand letter you send to the companies calling you, letting them know that they are breaking the law.
Essentially, you have to take the call. You have to talk to the caller, get them to give you a little bit of information.
I bought a nice new TV. The biggest one, I settled one for $20,000 even. So that's my biggest one to date.
Which he says is nice, but now he's on a mission to fight back. The companies, he says, are targeting a certain group.
I get all these Medicare calls, especially, which I have no idea why or how. They think I'm like an elderly person. I mean, I know that's one of the big things though with these companies. I mean, they definitely prey on elderly people.
And that's why I'm always pushing folks to report these calls. They seem like a nuisance. We don't want to do anything about it, but be part of the solution and report them.
Attorney General Ashley Moody announcing last month that her office has teamed up with states across the nation to investigate companies that help facilitate robocalls.
So that's one big thing. But outside of that, I mean, like, I think we all see, I mean, everybody is getting so many of these calls and it's like, it just doesn't stop. And you hear lawmakers talk about it, I mean, but, you know, it continues. You don't really see anything happening.
Which Ward says is all the reason to continue to fight back.
Big picture, I don't know how much it's really helping because you obviously still have companies that are just calling more and more and more robocalls every year. But personally, I mean, if you want to get fewer calls, you can definitely pursue these people if you're willing to, like I said, just be a little bit diligent and just put in a little bit of time, a few hours. I mean, is really all it takes.
And the big thing to remember is to make sure that your number is registered with the National Do Not Call list. Ward says if a company calls him after being on that list, guys, it's $1,500 per call.
And for more information on how to report robocalls to the Attorney General's office or more information on that kit, just visit 10tampabay.com/10investigates.